Good morning, and thank you. Thank you for being here. I have commandeered Noah Hopkins' Facebook account because Noah and I are collaborating on another project. You know us as a couple, we've been doing this for a long time. And he, as you well know, had Nexus, and it was the place to go for a very long time. And I got the inspiration several months ago to do a book about Nexus. And it has the most original name, The Nexus Days. So that in itself tells a story. If you ever were at Nexus, you know that it was an experience. And now that it's a memory, it made a pretty good book. I certainly enjoyed doing the research, conducting the interviews, getting at the heart of the story. So now here we are, poised for a big moment in our journey. Me as an author, him certainly as the visionary businessman behind Nexus. And that big moment will happen on Monday, August the 16th. We're going to show you the cover of the Nexus Days. So Noah and I are truly two peas in a pod, and I feel fortunate to have been tapped to tell his story. So, Noah, uh, how do you feel about where we are in this process?
Well, actually, I think it's not just my story. I think it's our story. I'm happy to see the book come to fruition. There's so much more. I'm not a person who like to put anything about my life, but you convinced me to do so. And if y'all notice too, if I'm talking to you, and my computer is set up in our kitchen, because my mother-in-law lives with her, and that's her in the background. You see, fixing her food together. So, but I'm really excited about the book, and I'm happy to see so many people who might be interested in reading this book. It's a good read. It's an easy read, and but those were exciting days, and I think we lighted the spark under some people. They really sort of can feel it now when we talk about it. I love the fact that when I write something about Nexus, all myself, and when Karen writes something about Nexus, especially this great book that she's written, it brings people back to where the good old days, as people say. We did have a lot of fun back then. Everybody, Nexus was like family. It was really like a big family stuff. Most of the people that I hired stayed with me for a long time. And so it was a good thing.
So we've got Monday coming up, which is just a couple of days away, and we're going to do the cover reveal. And we're doing that in conjunction with our partner, the Community Book Center, and our friend, Vera Warren, and a new friend, Sergio Vasquez, who has been so patient with us as we have been learning the technology that we're using for this conversation today with our Facebook audience, and also on September the 10th when we do the book reveal. So, Sergio, can you explain to us how this particular virtual platform works? It's called Crowdcast, and honest to goodness, I'm brand spanking new to it.
Sure. Thank you. And thank you for having me. And I'm super excited about learning more about this New Orleans culture. I'm 4 years from the West Coast. So every day I learned something about the richness of the New Orleans history and culture. So thank you. Crowdcast is one of our new platforms. And by I mentioned Community Book Center. I lived next door to Mama Vera and Community Book Center at the old St. Rose de Lima Rectory on Bayou Road. And we hopped onto this particular platform. And for your Facebook followers, it's very simple for you to register for the September 10th book launch, and I'm excited as a teacher to see the little steps that you're taking. One, to kind of introduce your Facebook following to the process and sort of tease this. I'm looking forward to the disco ball at the community book center that we'll set up for that event. But as you can see, Crowdcast is a webinar-based platform. It does allow for chat features. So once folks register, and I'm going to drop in the chat the link to read CBC on the Crowdcast platform. It's very simple. You click on that link or you type in crowdcast.io/read CBC. And there you'll see archived the programming that we've had at Community Book Center, as well as our upcoming events, including yours. And folks can register ahead of time. The nice thing about the Crowdcast platform is that it allows for 6 people to be on stage. We can have up to 250 attendees at any given event. Any of those could be called up onto the stage. And so it basically is just a clean version of Zoom without all the squares. I was talking to Noah about how sometimes in those squares, whether you have unexpected visitors like my little ace here, or your mother-in-law in the background. So instead of having any number of those squares on, we curate specifically those that are going to be called onto the stage to participate. So a very simple, very clean, very easy platform that I'm looking forward to continuing to explore with you for your event.
Well, thank you. I have to commend you. You are a really cool teacher. So I can only imagine how much your students enjoy being in your class. So again, we have 2 dates though. We have 2 dates. We have the cover reveal coming up on Monday. And then on Friday, September the 10th, we're going to have at least the Nexus happy hour vibe. We'll all be in our respective homes or offices or wherever we happen to join that event, that Crowdcast event. But it's gonna sort of bring up the essence of Nexus in that we'll have people there who lived the experience. In fact, our MC is LeBron Joseph, who was a DJ at Nexus. And hopefully, if any of the DJs are listening who also help to spin music and keep the upstairs energy just going, they're welcome to join too. And we want people to tell their Nexus stories. Noah and I will be there to answer questions, me as an author, him as the co-owner of Nexus. And, it's on a Friday night. So at the end of that Crowdcast event, we will lift a toast. We'll lift a toast to the legacy of Nexus and the launch of the book, The Nexus Days. So that's pretty much everything I have to say. Noah, do you want to add anything?
Yes, just to say that Friday happy hour on the 16th, on the 10th of September, is going to be something kind of special. So everybody just make sure you have a bottle of champagne somewhere near and a couple of glasses. A bottle of anything. Mix it out, a glass of something.
Yeah, water, sparkling apple juice. Just
it doesn't have to be alcohol.
Though I like my champagne. But,
so that we can just, celebrate together. Because really, that was like a big family. Everybody knew everybody back then. Even though on weekends now, about 35-40% of the crowd was from out of town. We did a large out of town clientele. And
well, I want to compliment you, Noah, on what you did, and the fact that that essence of Nexus is still prevalent, and that so many people remember Nexus with such fondness and respect. In fact, I hear people say all the time that they wish you could do it again. I don't know if you can put a genie back in the bottle, but you did a wonderful thing as as the visionary behind that business. In fact, that's where you and I met. So
That's
you
right.
also
We have our own
you
name.
created a kind of a Cupid's nest there too.
I think so many people tell me today that they met their husband or their wife, their girlfriend or boyfriend, something that they still together today. So at least one thing, Nexus was a place. I think most of the people that met there that got married are still married. So that's something in itself
Well,
too.
this couple is.
Yeah,
We
that's
met
true.
there and we're certainly still married. So let's make sure that people know again, there are two dates. We want them to join us. One of them is coming up on Monday, August the 16th. And we're not really asking you to do anything except check in to the Community Book Center Facebook page and to this Facebook page, Noah Hopkins Facebook page, and see the cover art. We'd like you to comment, to like, and to share. And after that, we will get together with you again on Crowdcast because we're all trying to be COVID safe on September the 10th, which is a Friday at 7 o'clock. And you'll be hearing more about that as time goes on. So I want to
And,
thank Sergio, want to thank Vera. Again, thank you, Noah, for giving me the substance of my book and motivating me to become an author. This is my first book. I'm a long time writer, but I'm a technical writer. And I've stepped out of my comfort zone and written a book. And I pray that everybody out there reads it and enjoys it and tells other people about it. So
but
thanks, everybody.
of course, you got to buy it to read it. So make sure you go out and go online and go to Vera's bookstore
Yeah,
and
Vera's going to have autographed copies.
that's
In fact,
right.
she'll be the only brick and mortar store. The Community Book Center will be the only brick and mortar store in New Orleans that will have autographed copies. So I want to make sure that we are praising Vera for staying around and doing what she can for reading and for the culture.
And who's another longtime friend too? Have to put that in too, because I seem like I've known Vera forever.
And it looks like she is on. I just invited her to come on stage, so hopefully she can join us. I also did just drop in for those of you who are not in the New Orleans area and won't be coming by Bayou Road for your autographed copy. I did drop into the chat the bookshop link. Books are available.
Will be available.
Will be available. Will be available.
Yeah.
There
After
as
the
well
book, after the book release, after
on
we
the
do the
16th.
release party on
Yes.
the 10th of September, then people can go to bookshop and purchase, or they can come into the store and purchase.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Well, I just want to thank the both of you for your flexibility again to your crowdcast, to your Facebook audience that will be watching this. Please join us in celebrating this moment, your first book event. Congratulations, and also Noah on finding this beautiful woman to share your life with.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Wait,
I
but
tell
I
people,
think I kind of lucked up too, though. I got a handsome guy who's been, we've been shoulder to shoulder, as close as we are on this screen for almost 4 decades now.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. I am going to toggle myself off, and I'll let you say your final comments. It doesn't look like Mama Vera is able to make it.
Okay.
Okay,
See you
thanks a lot.
later, Sergio. So, Noah, I mean, we could talk forever, so we need to bring this to a close, but I do want to acknowledge G. Tucker, Janae Michelle, and Roxy Wright, who will be our host on Friday, September the 10th, for the book release party. Just want to thank them. And I know you have a ton of people to thank, but can I get you to hold off until September the 10th?
But I just want to thank LeBron Joseph too for coming on board to MC. I appreciate that. Another long time.
You're having audio problems, honey. I can barely hear you.
I am. I'm having audio problem.
You were. And we are live, so let's why don't we wrap this up and just let people
Let's
know
do
we're
it.
very real. We're as real as they come. And we do want to thank everybody who took the time to watch this Facebook Live and to again remind you to take a look at the cover of the book The Nexus Days when we posted on Monday on both the Community Book Center Facebook page and this Facebook page, which belongs to Noah Hopkins. So
And,
thanks
ju-
again,
and just
everybody.
just
And
remember,
we're
you got
signing off.
you just remember you got that Noah Hopkins guarantee. All right.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye
all.
now.
Bye bye.